Secrets You Missed DaBaby, Rockstar featuring Roddy Ricch.
Medical experts say the disease does not appear to be Ebola, Lassa fever, or the coronavirus.
Charlotte rapper DaBaby has been on a mission this year to prove he's more than one-trick pony, and so far he's done well to shut down his haters. Teaming up with Roddy Ricch, DaBaby has released the long-awaited music video for Rockstar, and it's not what anyone expected. Welcome to Lime Report. Before we begin, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and check out the link in the description to enter a chance at winning our Apple product giveaway. Recently, DaBaby has been dominating the Billboard Hot 100 chart, and the whole world has noticed. Earlier this month, DaBaby announced he finally scored his first ever #1 single with his track Rockstar. Since then, fans knew a great music video was on the way, and DaBaby is not one to disappoint. Recently, DaBaby has been really turning up the heat, and with his latest project, the rapper's ready to extend his reach beyond his current lane and prove his versatility in the world. Now sitting as DaBaby's most successful single to date, Rockstar features a stunning guitar sample and gives us a real good vibe. But the rapper had something a little different in mind for the theme of the video. The Real Goats directed music video is extremely cinematic and even resembles an action film at times. As always, DaBaby puts on an intricate performance for his fans, and while the battle that goes on throughout the video can stand to represent a lot of things, DaBaby makes it pretty clear exactly what evil he's trying to slay throughout the story. Throughout the years, the Charlotte rapper has been able to show off a creativity ability that not a lot of rappers possess today. With the release of his latest music video, DaBaby is able to show off that creative ability once again and tell us a story like no one else can. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Today we'll be taking a closer look at the Rockstar music video starring DaBaby and Roddy Ricch. Don't go anywhere as we reveal all the deepest secrets buried in the cinematic video the Baby on Baby artist has released to the fans. You won't want to miss out on any of this. For the better part of this year, the world's been enthralled by a pandemic that left countries around the world under strict lockdown. While the strict measures have since been lifted, the tolls taken on some artists have been pretty devastating. But the coronavirus hasn't seemed to slow DaBaby so far. The rapper was already able to release a full album during quarantine and secured both his first #1 album and single. That song, Rockstar, finally got a video this weekend. However, unlike the quarantine-esque style captured on the album cover for Blame It on Baby, there are bigger things to worry about in the world than the rapper created for the Rockstar. Video starts off with a human-looking pair of legs dragging bloodily across the road. A Lamborghini Urus pulls up to the creature, rolls down the window, and just as the wicked zombie opens its snarling mouth, a Glock peeks out of the window and takes the zombie out with a clean headshot. DaBaby really uses the intro to set the mood of the video, and he does a great job of it. Already, the viewers can feel a sense of foreboding, and the tension is definitely up. DaBaby and the video crew did a great job at giving the music video a dramatic feel. It gives almost a music vibe. The world that DaBaby created for Rockstar is supposed to represent a bit of a parallel for the way of our world feels at this time. With the pandemic wreaking havoc and the world turning into a civil war zone, the dystopian, zombie-ridden world of Rockstar gives an alternate view of reality. DaBaby and Roddy Ricch find themselves in a world overrun by guitar-wielding zombies, and looks like they're the only two guys around to do anything to save the day. Following the intro, the song begins, and we find ourselves following DaBaby through a forest in tactical attire. In that forest, the rapper faces grave danger, and while he takes out his first foe easily, things get increasingly tougher as he goes deeper inside. DaBaby takes out a zombie from a long distance before entering the heart of the forest. There he finds himself surrounded by a dozen zombies, but is able to fight his way through all of them. However, it just seems he's clear. A giant muscular zombie towers over the rapper and slams him into the ground. Keep watching to understand what the rapper's trying to tell fans in these thrilling parts of the music video. Only here on Lime Report. DaBaby knows how to put on a good show, and he's a very intelligent guy, so everything he releases always has a deeper meaning behind it. DaBaby has spent the better part of his career so far building a true legacy. Thanks to that, he's very thoughtful and knows that the art he releases has a real impact on the world. That's why his work is often tied to his own life. The message DaBaby's trying to convey in the first half of the music video is a simple one. DaBaby's using the world of the video as a parallel of ours, and just as pandemic has destroyed much of the Rockstar world, so too has COVID done to our own world. But in spite of all the hardship DaBaby's been fighting this year to ensure he and his beloved ones survive the storm, DaBaby's trying to use the video to show the world that he plans to serve as a role model to his fans. The rapper has been through his share of tough situations, but he's been able to get out of every situation mostly unharmed. Through his hard work and dedication, DaBaby went from an unknown rapper from North Carolina to one of the fastest growing label heads in the business. Just as it seems that DaBaby will meet his end at the hands of the giant zombie, the rapper has a vision of himself in a field. In the vision, he calls out to someone and his daughter runs into his arms. DaBaby has a strong connection to his daughter, and the two have been through a lot together. In Rockstar, DaBaby mentions an incident where he had to kill a man in cold blood in front of his child in self-defense. Although she was too young to understand the incident, the rapper still feels responsible for her safety. The fact that something like that happened takes a bit of a toll on him. DaBaby awakened from the vision, and just as the giant zombie's about to take him out, the rapper reaches for his fallen pistol and manages to land a killer blow on the giant. This scene illustrates how DaBaby uses his family, and especially his daughter, as the motivation he needs to push past the roadblocks and achieve his dreams. But that's not all DaBaby had to share with his fans. Stay with us as we reveal the grand message the $1 billion baby has in store for all his fans at the end of the Rockstar music video. You won't want to miss out on this. Right after DaBaby fights off the huge, brutish zombie that nearly took his life, Roddy finally steps into the picture, and his fight seems to be just as tough as his counterparts. Roddy Ricch hails from Compton, but his smooth flow and sought-after delivery have helped the young star quickly rise up the ranks as one of the top new shot callers from the West Coast. Though he only has his debut album under his belt in a formal setting, the rapper has worked to build a strong catalog. Not only is Roddy a student of the game though, but also a student of the late West Coast legend, Nipsey Hussle, who was assassinated in his hometown just last year. The two Cali products worked together for years as Nipsey served as a mentor to the younger Roddy. Under Hussle's tutelage, Roddy Ricch made sure to build out his own empire, and his reputation has only grown. Roddy seems to be having no problem facing his own set of challenges at first, but as things progress, the rapper seems to be severely outnumbered. He keeps fighting, but it's clear that he can't win alone. DaBaby watches from afar as Roddy is fighting off the horde and decides to join the Cali rapper to fend off the beast. The two manage to fight off the entire horde of zombies, and the scene again is a powerful message that the two rappers are trying to put out together. DaBaby and Roddy Ricch have both struggled to make it to where they are, and while they're able to do great things on their own, when they teamed up, the two were able to take out a whole mob of killer zombies, proving that when great minds link up, they can achieve greater things together. During these hard times, it feels like everything ends up messed up and more divided than ever. However, they haven't stopped many of the top stars from joining hands and creating works of art that really mean something for today's culture. DaBaby can easily be considered one of the hardest working rappers in the game. He's already managed to release 3 albums in the span of the year, and he only seems to be getting better every day. In spite of the crazy health crisis that struck the world, DaBaby's been fighting through it all to provide the right type of life for his family. Aside from the positive messages DaBaby had to fans about fighting through whatever battles we may face, he also had a much more pressing manner to address in the video as well. The music video for Rockstar stands at 7 minutes long, surpassing the time of the actual track. In those extra minutes, DaBaby goes out of his way to show fans a closer look at his work. The Rockstar clip features a sequence set to DaBaby's Amazing Grace, while the credits boast behind-the-scenes footage of the making of the Rockstar video. That section is set to the new BLM remix of Rockstar, which DaBaby released earlier in June. Baby typically does not get himself involved in dramatic events, but the Black Lives Matter movement is a different beast altogether. DaBaby knows what it's like to live in fear of law enforcement, as he's lived through some horrifying experiences growing up in his old neighborhood. The rapper knows he's obligated to support the movement in any way he can. With that in mind, DaBaby decided to bring attention via his most successful song to date with a remix addressing the current state of racism poisoning our country. DaBaby was able to successfully deliver both a great music video and push an agenda close to his heart. We can all chalk this up as a win. This collaboration between DaBaby and Roddy Ricch didn't seem like it would be much more than Roddy carrying the Charlotte superstar through the track, but DaBaby managed to prove everyone wrong once again as he continues to evolve into a great leader of the new generation. While we don't know what DaBaby has planned for the rest of the year, we can't wait to see what he has in store for us next. Thanks for joining us on Lime Report, everyone. Make sure to let us know what you think, and before you go, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and check out the link in the description to enter a chance at winning our Apple product giveaway.